done a press conference after the GST Council meet. There were several announcements that were made. First of all, how do you see those announcements?
I think this is the most significant reform in the last 8 years, which the GST has brought in, and the amendments or changes will have a significant impact on every individual, every corporate, every government. Now, if you see that it is touching all the aspects and all the sectors of the country, and considering the GDP growth, robust GDP growth that we have seen in the last quarter, the announcements and the significant bold reforms that the government has actually taken is a clear-cut sign that yes, they want to improve domestic consumption, reduce litigation, and do the trade facilitation. So I clearly welcome the government's announcement regarding the GST 2.0 reform.
You also spoke about GDP and economy right now. So how do you think it's going to impact the GST reforms are going to impact our economy and GDP in future?
See, I think if you see that, while the government has estimated GST revenue loss of around 48,000 crore per annum, but the objective is that you increase the consumption manifold, right? You are bringing down for basic items, automobiles, you are significantly bringing down the GST rates. And therefore, we estimate that it could impact the GST upward anywhere between GDP upward anywhere between 0.5 to 0.8%.
Sir, if a tax structuring perspective, how do you see the slab GST system impacting long-term stability for business operating across multiple sectors?
See, I think if you see, now we have broadly 3 rates. One is a standard rate, which is 18%. Another is a merit rate, which is 5%, and third is a demerit rate, which is 40%, right? Now, there used to be a lot of litigation when we had that 4-5 rate structure. A lot of litigations in terms of revenue authorities asking that you pay 28% versus 18% versus 5%. That litigation is going to reduce drastically. Big relief for the auto sector, I would say. And even from a structuring perspective, it is going to unlock a lot of, I would say, reduction in the price in the hands of the consumer. While structuring, as far as structuring is concerned, there could be an impact on inverted duty structure, which the businesses have to look into and examine. But overall, it's a very, very bold move and very good move of the government.
Last question, sir. In your expertise, what do you think which sector might face margin pressure despite the rate cuts? And where do you expect windfall gains?
I think sector which I clearly see will face a margin pressure is the life insurance sector, because all types of individual life insurance has been exempt from GST, and also individual health insurance, and therefore there will be clearly a margin pressure of inverted duty structure which the insurance sector has to face, because you cannot increase the price of the premium, as per the IRDA regulations, and therefore this is going to put a lot of pressure on the insurance sector. The sector which according to me will benefit the most is the auto sector, where if you see from two-wheeler, the rate reduction is 10%, from even four-wheeler, all the smaller cars will see a significant reduction of 10%, which is a massive gain. Even the bigger cars, which were taxed from 43% to 50%, will now attract only 40% GST rate. And last but not the least, you see the trucks, buses, and everything else again have come to 18% GST. So I see a massive gain for the auto sector, but I'm hoping that the benefit will be passed on to the consumer. So I'm really looking forward to this massive reform and see actually the GST changes that have taken place actually reaping out dividends for the government and the country at a large. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.